Welcome back to Genesis of the Omniverse. Today we're going to be checking out the trailer that just came out for Aang, The Last Airbender. This is an animated film from Paramount that is coming out, kind of taking place, I don't know how many years, but quite a few years after the events of Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 3, that epic conclusion to that beautiful series. One of my favorite shows of all time, and not just animation, but with anything. You know, after the defeat of the Fire Lord Ozai and the collapse of the Fire Nation's war and onslaught against the world, Zuko taking his place as Fire Lord, and Aang and his crew working together to bring the world back together, to help it heal. Obviously, we've also seen like what that inevitably leads to with the Legend of Korra, with the establishment of Republic City and the unity that is there and installed with all of the different kingdoms. And this is set somewhere in the middle there, obviously before Aang's death. But I don't know exactly what this story is. I know this movie leaked in full like a month ago. Thankfully, I've not seen anything for it. My algorithms have not fed me any of that information other than the news of the leak. The leaks itself or anything about the movie have not made their way to my eyes or ears. And I'm excited to check this out either way, even though I do think Paramount did them dirty because this was originally supposed to be a theatrical release and ended up moving it completely due to a internal shift on their handling of a lot of their IPs and stuff like that, especially when it comes to animation, and moving it solely to Paramount Plus, which I think is a pretty massive mistake. Which I don't know, maybe had the leaks never have come out, it might have been a little bit more viable, because it's just like, from what I've heard, people have just already been watching this movie, which is disheartening for sure, especially for the people behind this, because it is a 2D animation and that shit takes forever. Like, this thing has been in the works for years, and to have that ruined it's just disheartening, both by whoever leaked it and honestly the people that have consumed the leak, because that is also not helping anybody at all. But also just the fact that Paramount also is not giving this any kind of legs or backing, you know, by putting it exclusively on the platform. But like I said, if enough people have already seen it, I don't know how well it would have done in theaters, because I just feel like Avatar is such a property that I think if you put it in theaters, even if a certain number have already watched it via the leak, some of those people might go watch it on the big screen anyway. And I think a lot of people are a little more understanding on the animation side of things and Sphere that probably would have waited anyway, like myself. That said, I am going to SDCC and they are going to have a presence for it there. You know, they have a segment themed around this at the Paramount Lodge. They also have a Hall H panel for it, and they're doing a screening. I might try to catch it while I'm there, but also I'm so torn about if I want to react to it though. So I haven't figured that part out yet. So I think it'd be cool to watch it at San Diego, but we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling about it. But I'm excited. I want to check it out. I'm just happy to be back with the crew. Another thing to kind of talk about up front, I know they've recast all the voices. I know there's like a lot of internal reasoning about that, which I do get, but like it is something I'm sure is going to take some getting used to, especially considering a lot of the actors, especially Zach, you know, who was a kid, who was like 12 when he was voicing Aang back in the day, has grown up. So I'm just like, logistically, it just like, I feel like it would have made sense just to keep everybody around, but it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I'm excited either way, because these characters are timeless. They've grown up. So I think them having new VAs isn't going to be that big of a strain, especially considering they had different voices in Legend of Korra anyway. It's just one of those things that I just want to kind of talk about before we get into the swing of things as well. But yeah, with that all said, let's get ready to check out this trailer, man. One of the greatest shows of all time. Couldn't agree more.
I'm the last
Airbender. Oh. A legacy that can be felt today.
You may be the last Airbender.
Oh, yo, let's go.
But you're not alone.
Dude,
I'm the Avatar.
I got chills.
I found allies from every nation.
Yeah, dude.
Together, we ended the 100-Year War.
Oh. It looks so good.
Because of you, all of the nations live together.
Honestly,
in peace and harmony.
The voices are not that jarring as much as I would think. Wait, was that somebody else frozen in an iceberg.
Airbender.
My senses tell me this
I'm
guy is
sorry,
pretty attractive.
What does
What?
attractive even mean?
Just give me a straight confirmation. Is he attractive?
He's very attractive. Yeah, he is. It's all in the bone structure.
God, who is that voice? I know that voice.
And together,
God, this animation is
can build a new
beautiful.
Welcome to Team Avatar.
Yeah, I'm
How
not
many
as
countless
put
were
off by
killed
the
in the
voices that I
100
thought
years
I
waiting
would
for his
be.
return? If we want anything to change, we need what the Benders have. Power.
Oh, that's almost like a prelude to Amon and the
This isn't the way.
And
we
them.
bring back balance. Peace.
whoa.
I promise
Yo,
we'll fix it.
yo, let's go.
We'll fix it.
God,
Together.
ooh. Oh, look at him. Oh. Oh my God. Wait, what is he just doing? A Rossing God? That's what that looked like. July 25th. Bro. That's crazy. That looks so good. It's so beautiful. The animation is so bright, so vibrant, so vivid, so fluid as well. Oh, I love the art direction for everybody. And everybody looks so good, all grown up too. Oh. But like in this world where they're torn between, you know, this transition, we're starting to see like that an early onset movement to like Amon. Like we got these people, we need what the Benders have, power. Like they're pushing back in this way against them in the world. And then Aang found this Airbender, supposedly also frozen in ice. Yeah. How did that happen? See, with Aang, when he got encased in ice, that's because he's the Avatar. So for survival purposes, his Avatar spirit kicked in, used water bending to encase himself in ice. If this guy is an Airbender like they're presenting, like one locked away, it would imply to me he would have had to have been locked away by an external force. Because you just don't wind up like that willy-nilly just falling into the ice or the Arctic or anything like that of your own accord. Like a waterbender, maybe even an Avatar had to seal this guy away. And maybe that's where maybe a blind spot comes into play and like lends some credence to this movement, this anti-Bender movement. If this guy ends up being like a villain, like a beta prototype Zahir, though he wants to help him rebuild their culture, and which I guess would appeal to Aang as the last Airbender. I mean, that's again, we're harping in on that as the title of this movie as well. So like it might become like a bit of a blind spot for Aang in this way to have one of his people here, but then maybe that's not quite what he wanted, not quite what he expected, but maybe he has a little bit of a blind eye that allows this guy to get a little too far ahead of everybody. The dude's design is sick as hell, where his like tattoos as well, they're so different than anything we've seen, especially that tattoo on his forehead. What's interesting too is he kind of does look, other than how fucking beefy he is, he does kind of look like adult Aang. And I'm not at all trying to imply time travel. I'm just saying like the character design looks like adult Aang. But like, look at everybody. They look so good. And they're like, I just need to know, is he hot? Fucking Toph just like chill, relax. And Zuko just be like, yeah, he is. I mean, it's just objective. Look at him. It's all in the, what did he say? All in the face structure or some shit? Or his bone structure? Oh my God. Dude, like Zuko, honestly, too, like it's kind of funny. Like with how long his hair is now, it just keeps going. What was he? I can't remember. He did like the traditional top knot in Korra, didn't he? He still had long hair. Yeah, so he's like halfway to that. But like my initial thought is like, my God, Zuko with the luscious locks reminds me of the Zuko thing they did, the jab they took at him in the Ember Island Players episode, where it's like it just exaggerated his hair growth like ridiculously so when he just had that fucking mane swishing back and forth.
Just give me a straight confirmation. Is he attractive?
He's very attractive. Huh? What? He is. It's all in the bone structure.
God damn it. Who is that? I know that voice. It's killing me. It's something I've watched recently too. Hold up. I'm just gonna look it up. Who is voicing Zuko in the new Avatar movie? That's why. It's Steven Yeun. All right, that makes so much more. Yeah, it's fucking Invincible. That's why. I was like, why does this sound so familiar? I don't hate that. I don't mind that at all. But again, like you said, like everybody feels like a natural progression of the characters if they grew up. Even though, like I said, they could have done that too with the original cast, because a lot of them have all of them have grown up from when they first recorded that. To be fair though, Dante Bosco does sound pretty much exactly the same. So, I mean, he could deepen his voice. I mean, he could just use his regular voice because he does pitch it up a little bit for Zuko, but I get why they're doing it at the same time. But it was not nearly as jarring as I kind of was thinking it was going to be. Yeah, I kind of just want to watch the trailer again, because I just want to make sure I'm capturing all the vibes of it so far. God, dude. Look how gorgeous this is. Like, seriously, look how beautiful this artwork is.
You may be the last Airbender, but you're not alone.
I'm the Avatar. I found allies from every nation. And together, we ended the 100-Year War.
Aang, because of you, all of the nations live together.
This choral theme.
Peace and harmony.
It's the original theme, just kind of like with a nice little score and a choral backing to it.
An Airbender.
My senses tell me this guy is pretty attractive.
What does attractive even mean?
Just give me a straight confirmation. Is he attractive?
He's very attractive. Huh? What? He is. It's all in the bone structure.
Yeah, now I just hear Mark. Oh God. That little sequence, like, I just need to know, is he attractive? What does it even mean? I don't know. Something about that little exchange is like a little weird, but whatever.
Aang, you and I can heal the past. Yes! And together,
yeah, I think that's...
we can build a new world.
Welcome to Team Avatar.
What do you mean by that, though? What do you mean, build a new world?
Countless were killed in the 100 years waiting for his return. If we want anything to change, we need what the Benders have. Power.
Oh, what is that? I saw that before, but I didn't really think about it all that much.
Bring back balance. Peace.
Hold up. What was that right there? Nope, sorry. Right before this. Right, hold up.
Balance. Peace.
Yeah, they're fighting. They're fighting each other.
I promise you I'll fix it.
We'll fix it.
Oh, wait, hold up. Yo, look at all of this. Is this staff, is this relic, is it able to grant bending? Is that why everybody's after it? Is Aang hoping to use it to bring back the Airbenders as well? Is that what they're on a quest to get? And is that what they're after? Maybe not to oppose Benders, but to get the same powers that they have, much like the way the Lion Turtles were able to grant it to people. And then those that kept that power inevitably gave birth to the Benders down the road. So you have those with and without. Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
We'll fix it.
And then he's got his hands on it there.
Together.
Dude. Ah, the metal bending Toph. Dude, this fucking last final showcase. Yeah, look at it. Look at it. Rasengan. That's so one. I want to know whoever animated that segment, if that's what they were going for with that. It is a wind chakra move after all, or intended to be. Oh God, that's sick. Oh, I'm so excited. It looks so good. It is one of those things, and I mean, to be fair, there's a lot of things like this, and he's not around to necessarily talk about it, but it is one of those things that is like, if there was an airbender that woke up, it does make me wonder why nobody would have mentioned it at all. To be fair, again, Aang's not around in The Legend of Korra to even talk about it, so I guess that makes some sense, but when Zahira and the other airbenders are coming back, or when the rift opens up and rebirths the nation of the air nomads, or not the nation of the air nomads, that's what they're trying to hopefully recreate, but with the restoration of the airbenders that inevitably comes in The Legend of Korra, I don't know, I feel like somebody would have mentioned that. But maybe not. Maybe not. But I like this idea of like addressing again the inequality in the world between benders and non-benders. It's a nice natural progression to lead into the beginnings of Legend of Korra with the equalist movement, with Amon and all of that. That's interesting. That's cool. I like this. I can't wait to check it out, man. Whether I react to it or if I watch it in theater at the screening, either way, I'm so fucking here for this. This looks like a fun journey to reunite with everybody, and just kind of see a little bit of what the gang was up to in the interim. Following out, the original creators are involved with this. It's their thing. So yeah. Anyway, guys, I want to know what you all thought. How did you feel about the trailer? How do you feel about the direction they're taking this? And sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you stick around for more reactions, reviews, and all that kind of stuff here on the channel. And speaking of before we go, I want to shout out Lily Chenson, Kiana Chanel, McGreg, Angel Berg, Calvin Billy, CB Bastard, Theodore Wolf, Thailand, Denise Mauricio, and the Honk. Thank you guys so much for becoming saviors on the channel, helping sponsors, support the rescues that have been taken care of here at the office. You guys have been a tremendous help with all of that. And as always, a huge shout out to all of our channel legends. You and the patrons allow us to do so much of what we do over here. Without you guys, we would not be able to keep up with all this endless content, getting help with the editing, the content claims, all that stuff, so we can keep bringing this stuff to you guys here on YouTube as much as we can, because without y'all we wouldn't be here. But that's just video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.